The wrath of the sun. The battlefield outside the walls of Troy reeked of blood and smoke. Achilles, the greatest of the Greeks, stood tall, his armor gleaming like fire under the dimming sun. Across from him, Hector, prince of Troy, gripped his spear, sweat trickling down his temple. Despite the weight of his people's hopes, Hector's shoulders sagged with the knowledge of what stood before him. A demigod, invincible save for one hidden flaw. The duel was not one of equals, and all present knew it. Hector's courage was unquestionable, his skill legendary. But against Achilles, son of Thetis and favored of the gods, he was but a man. Still, he faced his fate, driven by duty and love for his family. Achilles charged, his spear darting like lightning. Hector parried the first blow and thrust forward, but Achilles moved with unnatural grace, evading the strike. Their weapons clashed, the sound echoing like thunder across the plain. Watching from Mount Olympus, Apollo, god of the sun, gripped his golden bow in frustration. Hector, his mortal son, had inherited none of his divine essence. How was it fair that the gods so blatantly tilted the scales? Was it not Achilles who already bore armor forged by Hephaestus, blades sharper than mortal steel, in the favor of Zeus himself? Apollo's fury simmered, but Zeus had forbidden direct interference. On the battlefield, Hector faltered, the weight of Achilles' onslaught breaking through his defenses. A spear thrust pierced Hector's chest, and he fell to his knees, blood pooling around him. Achilles stood over him, his face cold as stone. With a final blow, Hector's life ended, his body dragged mercilessly back to the Greek camp. From the heavens, Apollo's outrage exploded like a storm. He descended to the battlefield, unseen by mortals, and whispered his vengeance into the winds. Achilles, you have defied the balance. Your strength is borrowed, not earned. For Hector, my son, I shall see your mortal threads severed. Thus Apollo began to weave the threads of fate. He turned his gaze to Paris, Hector's brother, a man of lesser strength but guided by the bow. Under Apollo's guidance, Paris's hand would not falter when the time came. Achilles' fatal flaw, his mortal heel, would meet the tip of an arrow, and the mightiest of heroes would fall. But this vengeance was only the beginning. The gods, fickle and jealous, had left a legacy of conflict within Achilles' bloodline. As the tides of history turned, the seeds of divine wrath and mortal ambition would sprout anew. For every triumph Achilles' lineage might claim, a curse would follow, a mark of Apollo's eternal grudge. In the shadow of Troy's walls, where gods and men clashed, a story had ended, but countless others had begun. Would Achilles' descendants rise above the curse? Or would they too be ensnared in the web of divine retribution? Only time would tell. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more twisted tales.